Hello, welcome to another episode of Waterbreak, presented to you by OGSC. I'm Gio. I'm here with my man DeeJack. Where you been, my friend?
I'm back, bro. Man, I had to get away. See, my voice. had to get away for a minute, man, and real life stuff happened for a second. But I'm back, son. I'm back.
Glad to see you back. Hopefully you've been caught up with the NFL, because with them, the party don't stop. No matter how many people get COVID, no matter how they got to move games around the week, you know what I'm saying? DeeJack, crazy week 16. What was your game of the week?
Man, game of the week. You know what, man? I will say it was a lot of good stuff to pick from this week, man. We didn't have some down weeks. We didn't have some so-so weeks. This was an entertaining week for the most part, man. And I'm going to show some love because we don't get an opportunity a lot. I'm going to show some love to the Bears. They pulled it off. They look like a real team in the fourth quarter.
They did.
Yeah. They pulled it off with Nick Foles, too.
Shout out to Jimmy Graham.
Shout out to Jimmy Graham for catching the one touchdown. But, man, that came down to the wire, man. It was a 1-point game. That was probably my favorite game this weekend. What about you?
I want to say that, too. But for other reasons I'm not going to get into, the viewers would know. My favorite game of the week was Raiders-Broncos. My Las Vegas Raiders. New team, new coach. Who you? They came into Denver. And they
took care of business.
Whoop that ass. Whoop that ass. 17-13. But that Chicago Bears game was dope. It was really dope. I have to say
Snowball.
that. Huh?
It was a Snow Bowl, man. We ain't had a snow game yet.
Yeah, okay. I have to say the best play of the week will have to go to that 2-point conversion, for me at least.
Yeah. Same. Yeah, no, same. That the 2-point conversion at the end. Was it Bird who caught that? Yeah. It was Bird who caught it from Foles.
Okay.
Yeah, that man, gotta go with that. That was the game winner. We won by one. Without that, you know what I'm saying, that we don't win. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was probably my favorite play, the top play. We had a lot to pick from this week, but I'm gonna go with that one, man. Like I said, get the Bears some love, man. They don't get a lot of love.
We don't. And that play, like you said, won the game for us. But what is it with all these teams going for 2?
Man, not only going for 2, going for it on 4th down, like way more. I love it, bro. Yo, I love it. Going for it on 4th and going for 2 and keeping mugs on their toes. I love it.
So for what we love, we also gotta hate. What was your worst play of this week?
All right, y'all. I'm not being lazy. and I don't want to jump segments and skip, but my worst play has something to do with my worst player. So I'm going to give them to you both. Baker Mayfield. It's basura. Trash. I wish I knew how to say it in another language other than Spanish and English. Bro, he had 4 picks, and he probably should have had 6. So my worst play is to pick any one of them. Just put them all in the hat and pick one out. Like, bro, he gotta be on the clock, yo. They gotta be looking at him in Cleveland. Like, all right, we tried. It wasn't Odell. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he gotta be on the clock or something, man. They gotta be looking at this draft coming up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he got paid yet. Did he get paid yet? Or he's still on his rookie contract? He might still be on that rookie like last year.
I want to say he got paid recently.
Damn. If he didn't get paid, Cleveland got a lot to think about. and everything. I don't know why I don't know if he got paid though. But man, dude, he is. Who you gonna blame it on now? So I know we on worst plays, but I gave you both of them, man. They had to go with the other man. What about you, man? What was the bummiest of all bums?
Oh, I know you hate this guy. I know you hate Josh Allen. I know you.
Bro, hate is a strong word, bro. That's a strong
I know
word.
you very strongly hate this man. But he was showing that little glimpse they always talk about, that you can say you don't see. He was showing it, and they got a victory over the New England Patriots. Josh Allen threw for 314, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And on this marvelous day in performance of Josh Allen, there was this one play where he does a pump play action. His tight end is just wide open in the end zone. He throws it to him. He just drops it. No one's around him.
So it really ain't on Josh Allen.
He just drops it. He just drops it, huh?
It really ain't on Josh Allen. It's on Buddy then.
Yeah, it's on Buddy. It's on Buddy. I'm just defending Josh Allen right now. The worst play of the week is you dropping that touchdown. Y'all won anyway, and I think he went down and scored anyway. Kudos to Josh Allen for coming of age, I guess. But you can't drop open touchdowns when you by yourself after a good play action play. That's like crossing somebody over and then missing the jump shot. Airballing the jump shot. Like someone's gonna remember that crossover now. It's gone forever.
Them wide open touchdowns come once a year. That, man, you got to make them count. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, whoever Buddy was. Shoot Josh Allen.
But you talked about it. You got any more you want to talk about Baker Mayfield as your worst player of the week?
I don't see how anybody can defend this man now. Like they thought.
Yeah, swagger. What are you talking about? Yeah, swagger.
Swagger. Right.
It's a swagger girl.
But like, they thought it was Odell. They thought it was, this, that, different coordinators every year. And this Buddy ain't got it, man. His decision making is terrible, man. His accuracy is questionable.
The crazy part about his performance is they only lost by 2 points. They had a failed 2-point conversion. And your man's like 4 interceptions aside, he kind of played all right. If you take away those four plays,
Yo,
did all right. 222. We in a room with 222. She said she was 22. 2 touchdowns.
Bro, he had 4 and 2 possibles.
Nah, yeah, he reneged 4 times in the game.
Yo, he had an ill spade hand.
No, he cut his partner. He cut his partner 4 times.
Right. He cutting jokers. Little
joker, big joker.
Right. I can't defend him, man. I can't, man. And I ain't trying to pick on him because, hey, man, you in the NFL, I want everybody to ball out. But like, nah, son.
I think that's the only time Green Bay scored was off his turnovers. So like, I know if I'm on the defense, I'm particularly hot about that.
Who you had Cleveland defense?
No. I'm saying if I was on the defensive side.
If you was on.
And the only time they scored was when our quarterback threw an interception. I would feel some type of way about that.
Man,
my worst player of the week. Now, all week I've been trying to get over my first round loss in fantasy football. So I try to get in tune with nature. I meditated, came in peace, felt the vibration, became a higher self.
Oh, damn.
And I asked my internals, I asked it. I said, higher beings, who shall I start? Chase Claypool or Devontae Parker? And the Spirit said, swim with the Dolphins.
Devontae Parker.
And I was like, Devontae Parker, it is. I looked it up and I said, every statistical thing I'm looking up tells me I should start Chase Claypool. But the spirits, the Spirit says Devontae Parker. So I sat Claypool. I'm like, Ben Roethlisberger, he lost it, you know?
Right, before we get into Devontae Parker numbers, what Claypool looked like this week?
Claypool didn't have a bad week, you know? I take back. No, I don't take it back. Ben Roethlisberger is still trash, okay? Like, I'm not going to take that back. I'm not taking that back at all. Chase had 41 yards. It's targeted 6 times. Not very exciting. Wouldn't help me, you know. I'm going to tell you what would have helped me when we get to the best player of the week. My man's Devontae Parker gave me. Guess how much this grown man in the NFL.
Oh, man.
I'm playing on Monday Night Football. And a win. How much he gave me. Go ahead. Guess.
A goose egg.
A huge goose egg. Goose egg. How do you give me a goose egg?
Damn, son.
He's not even on the stat list. Like, was you even there? Yeah.
Cardio. That's what we say. You out there. It was one game, me and Dave and Tone and Dub, we always joke about Tony Snell played 24 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Zero everything. I'm like, that brother was getting cardio. Didn't even have a foul. Hey, get a foul, at least. Cardio. Devontae, cardio.
Worst player of the week.
You know what? I'm not mad at that, man. You emotionally invested, so I'm not mad.
Very emotionally invested. And to make it matters worse, I go into week 16. You know, Tom Brady, he hasn't been really doing anything for me. You know, he hasn't really been doing anything for me. I'm like, I'm gonna this is my honorable mention worst player of the week, Tom fucking Brady. So I go in the week, and the Spirits is like, start Joe Burrow. I'm like, no, I'm gonna start Tom Brady. Cause I talked shit about him last week. You know, this how we go. I talk shit. He put on this dominant performance, right? No. He gives me a game where I don't even think he scored a touchdown. Did he even score a touchdown? I don't think he scored a touchdown. I don't think this nigga scored a touchdown. I don't think this nigga, who is supposed to be the greatest player of all time, greatest quarterback all time, went in a game against who? Who they play? The Panthers. He couldn't score against the Saints. He couldn't score against the Panthers. I feel like it's purpose. I feel like it's purposeful. I feel like he's deliberately doing it because he know I finally put him on my fantasy football team. And he's like, watch this.
Tom Brady, he know you be adding all them extras to his middle name.
Listen, Patrick.
And shit.
And meanwhile, Joe Burrow have the greatest performance. I flicked to the channel just to see, you know, how he was doing. Oh, he has the most yards in the game at halftime of all time. Like, okay.
Bro, he out there making I feel your pain, bro. I'm gonna let you have that.
You were saying he had what?
Joe Burrow. By the way, he my best player of the week too. Gotta give him. What do you have? 4 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
525 yards.
Yeah.
Bro, and the best part about that is in the press conference when it was like, fam, you up by a bunch. Why you throwing it down the field?
Yeah.
He said, nigga, we pros. This ain't Pop Warner.
No.
He said, I'm putting points on the board, man.
On my bench, On my bench.
On your bench.
Against a player I didn't like either. A team I didn't like. I didn't like this guy. That was the guy I was complaining about 2 weeks ago. And I met him on the playoffs and I lost to him because I set fucking Joe Burrow on his Hall of Fame night. So I'm disgusted.
I don't know if it's gonna make you feel better, but 90% of the people, if they had that choice, Brady or Burrow, it's gonna go with Brady. So it's a lot of people said Joe Burrow. A lot of people mad. Son had a perfect game. Honorable mention: Dak Prescott, Pat Mahomes. They had some great games too. All right.
Best team of the week, because obviously it wasn't my fantasy football team. So what was the best team of the week for you?
Not a fan of these dudes, man. I cannot hate on the Cowboys, man. They for real, man.
Really?
They put up a 50 ball, 56 points. You know what I'm saying? And Dak played amazing. You know, they ran the ball good. Dak out there throwing touchdowns to O-linemen. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, he out there clowning. So I'm gonna go with the Cowboys this week. They showed up. They look like they could beat anybody the way they played.
Not a lot of teams can say they beat Arizona Cardinals, and one of those teams that can say that now is the Colts. Indy went down there and they handled business. They are a legit team. They're making their way around. They 9-6 now. Jonathan Taylor, another great performance. MVP discussion still there. You know, you got Carson Wentz not fucking up. You know, it's really good. It's looking really good in Indianapolis. Not looking so good for Arizona Cardinals. Their last couple games, man.
They're gonna have to pick it up, bro. They started 7-0 or 8-0? 7-0?
8-0. It's not 9-0.
Yeah, I think they 500 or less than 500 since then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know Kyler was hurt for a couple games, you know, but like, man, this is the wrong time for them not to be playing their best football. You know what I'm saying?
2 more weeks in the regular season, get it all together.
Yeah. So,
worst team of the week, I would have to say. Well, you go first. Who's the worst team of the week for you?
Just for the simple fact Dallas looks so dominant, I got to give it to Washington because they let them run over them like that. Like, man, y'all ain't even compete, B. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Washington, y'all got to hold that. Washington football. Almost called y'all the Redskins.
Washington epithets.
That's funny.
All right, pretty bad. But I gave it to the Colts for best team of the week because they proved Arizona is who they are, who we thought they were. And talking about a team, we knew who they thought they were. Let's go back to the Saints, who shut Tom Brady down. Mind you, by the way, last week, they only scored a field goal. They need to get it together. I know they've been scrapping wins here and there, but they need to get it together. Meanwhile, the Dolphins got 7 straight games in a row.
Man. Just they talking about getting rid of Tua and Tua winning games.
Yeah. I know I can tell you who's not contributing to that's Devontae fucking Parker.
Goose egg.
Monday Night Football, I'm not going to do anything. Who does that? His agent is throwing the self. He blocked him. His agent had to block him after that. He had to block him.
When your agent tell you, don't call my phone.
Why? Next week, what game are you looking forward to next week, DeeJack?
Man, I think I'm gonna have to roll with the Cardinals Cowboys because like we just said, man, Cardinals gonna have to get it together real soon. You know, I think just because I think they safe because of the start they got out with, that big cushion they gave. So they're gonna be in the playoffs. They want a wild card, or they want to get one of them 2 spots. But they're gonna have to win. I mean, against the Cowboys too, this is a good litmus test game. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking forward to that one. What about what caught your eye? What
caught my eye is Las Vegas Raiders versus Indiana Colts. 2 teams that's looking to get in the playoffs. There's 3 wild cards this year. I know Colts got a chance of winning their division. Raiders not so much, but they still in the race. They still in the race, and they still can get the dollars. And I'm rooting for them. And I'm gonna be glued to the set. The Bears out of it, obviously. So please don't let us lose to the Giants. For the love of Chicago versus New York Facebook post, please do not lose the New York Giants. Anything you want to say to the people, DeeJack?
Man, last show of the calendar year.
Last show.
Man.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah. Everybody, happy holidays, everybody, man. But 2021, man, it was a year. I just said that it was a year. But man, I'm just wishing everybody 2022 much blessings, success, health, and happiness. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's be focused into 2022.
With words like that, all I can end it with is follow us on Ball Chicago Sports. For podcast listening, we on every platform: Spotify, Apple Music, all that jazz. Meet us on Twitter, Instagram at OG Sports Culture. Meet us on Facebook at Open Gym Sports and Culture. You also can write in Narrative Patrol, Open Gym Sports and Culture, OGSC Waterbreak, and see the plethora of videos that we have for you and your enjoyment. And I leave you with the words, peace.
2 fingers.
Like, share, subscribe. Ah!